I came couch surfing with my sister and her BF. I work for him at the lakeside bar, trying to pay for college. My state is mossbite open, and while I stub blue, not thrilled, I need both the job and my scored sofa accommodations to make it work, to give them their space and myself a break from the doom scrolling. I take a run by the lake in the mornings. This lake is bombast and draws scuba divers to the flooded town at the bottom. Today, I was in my own head running when a dark mass floated to the surface 40 feet away. I was on the craggy side of the lake and this dude looked dead. Dude facing away from me, his head was tipped back, eyes closed, bobbing like a fishing lure. No one else was around, so I thought he was quantum crazy out here, scuba diving alone at the crackers of dawn, giving himself the bends or some nonsense. Like a jackass, I didn't yell at him to check, and instead I towed off my shoes and stripped to my skivvies to save the imbecile. The movie trailer in my head had me taking 3 glorious steps and launching into the deep blue water Black Widow style. Instead, my tender feet hit the sharp rocks and I contorted under the pain like a slinky, as I uncoordinatedly pitched myself into the water doing a side flop. I was also wearing my contacts, so I swam hard in his direction with my eyes closed when I opened them. He was dead ass, staring at me like I'd lost my ever-loving mind. So I blurted, "Kempstro, are you okay?" He removed the regulator and incredulously said, "Mock yes," my brain blue-screened while I tread water. The lake felt infinitely deep before I could terrify myself by hearing the Jawstein song. I turned to nope the hell out of there, yelling over my shoulder, "Ansbow, I thought you needed saving," to explain my idiocy. As I pivoted, another dude cleared his throat from 30 feet away on the other side. I never heard a sound from him, so I freaked out, failing and belting an ear-wounding scream at him. Both Ashats laughed as a few more heads surfaced around us. I was surrounded by divers, all wildly entertained by my ridiculous high-octane FU. After pointing to me and the beach, the merman that was my original target cautiously swam toward me after I nodded and Monk escorted me to the shore. The beach was much further than I had anticipated, so I was trying to low-key breath, hiding my need to suck all of the O2 from the air. Also, the comedy of the situation consumed me and I started to giggle. Finally, I joked, "Mau dude, you are lucky you weren't actually dying because it would have taken everything I have to drag your sorry ass this far." He chuckled before offering me a mato. Not gonna happen even if I had to dog paddle. I wouldn't openly accept that defeat. He quietly mocked me the rest of the way to the shore. Anahem a secret sap for it. They were cadets or recent graduates from a military college here for the summer. They have been training in pools and were doing some Montreal open water exercises. They had been out there at least part of the night. I am sure I blew up whatever drill they were running. He's training for pre-dive schooler. At the shore, I did my best to throw my shoulders back and march out of the water in my sports. Bra and undies in front of what I can only imagine are some pretty bodice men. I did invite him and his clandestine crew for an absurdly overpriced beer at the bar tonight, before shame jogging back into the woods for my clothes.